thought of flying with your kids this Thanksgiving stresses you out, you're not alone. With these 5 tips, you're gonna have a stress-free travel day with your kids. Effortlessly navigating through the airport like a seasoned pro so you can actually enjoy your holiday. I've spent the last 15 years specializing in family vacations. As an autism mom, I've developed proven strategies to ensure that family vacations are fun for everyone involved. Number 1, planning ahead is essential for success. Ideally, you want to book your flights about 6 months in advance, but if it's too late for that, that's okay. About 4 to 8 weeks is also a good time to book some great deals. When you're selecting your flights, you really want to consider what time of day you're booking. Honestly, early in the morning and late in the evening, you're going to get the best bang for your buck. It's going to be cheaper to fly that time, but you're also going to have a less crowded airport, potentially less people on the flight, although it is a holiday, so I would not expect that. But also, it's a good possibility that the kids are going to sleep on the flight, which I highly recommend. Trust me from experience, it is way better when the kids can sleep on the flight. Number 2, packing. Keep it simple, keep it minimal, keep it to the essentials. Our family has 2 must-have carry-on items. That's it. Number 1 is something to suck on. It really helps with the ear pressure to have something to suck on or something to chew if you're into gum. We do lollipops and candy canes. Olivia loves lollipops, but candy canes are also a 2-for-1 deal because if you have any type of upset stomach, that really helps with nausea. Number 2 is our entertainment, and we keep it very simple. We have some type of electronic device, whether it be a tablet or a cell phone, something that we have pre-downloaded videos or movies, some type of entertainment, and then headphones. That's it. That's all the kids use. We used to do like the sticker books and the activities and things like that, but we found that the kids are just happy if they have the electronics in their hand the entire time that they are on the plane. We usually make sure we have snacks, but that is because Olivia is an allergy kid, so we always want to make sure we have access to food that she can eat. This helps with tip number 5. I'll get into that in a minute. If you do have a younger child or you're using non-electronic ways to entertain your child, make sure that you don't just give them everything all at once and they don't know everything that they're going to get. Kind of like hoard some of these entertainments like sticker books or puzzles and stuff like that and only give them one at a time. Wait till they get bored with that item before giving them their next one. That'll help the excitement and make the entertainment last longer. Specifically for little kids, Olivia loves stuffed animals and blankies, so we always make sure she has her blanket and 1 stuffed animal to bring with her on the flight. We keep it that minimal. She only gets to select one to bring with her, and she's a happy little girl with that. Jessie could care less. If you're bringing babies or toddlers, you're gonna wanna make sure to check with TSA regulations on like formula, breast milk, anything like that. If you know ahead of time, you can plan for it. You don't want surprises at the airport. Number 3 is navigating the airport like a seasoned pro. You always want to arrive early to the airport. Yes, I know it's the standard 2 hours, and sometimes that is okay and it's enough time, but sometimes it's not. We have had a non-holiday day where the security line was the longest I've ever seen in my entire life, like way far back down, and we were not expecting that at all. So it took a long time to get through security, and we ended up actually walking right on our plane because that is how long security took. We've also had times where we've shown up 2 hours early and it took us literally less than 5 minutes to get through security. You don't always know what it's going to be, and given the fact that it's a holiday, be prepared for the worst. I also recommend showing up early just on the off chance that you left your stuffed animal and blanket in the car and the husband has to run back and get it. That's a whole nother video I'll link below. But arriving early made it completely smooth and we did not have to fly without our blankie. There was no tears involved and everyone was happy. You're also gonna wanna know the actual security rules because children under 12 don't have to take off their shoes when going through the TSA. Younger children also don't go through the full body scanner, they go through the metal detector. They need to have an adult with them. So it's important to understand what to expect and what to be prepared for before you get to security. Also, it doesn't hurt to look at the airport map ahead of time to know where the bathrooms are. We've been in that situation where we have to get off the plane and run and find a bathroom super fast, and that is something where you want to know where it is. Number 4 is managing meltdowns. If you take nothing else from this video, please, please, please understand that the children are going to feed off your energy. If you are calm and happy, they will be calm and happy. Even if you're stressed, even if you're upset, you cannot let it show on your face, on your tone, on your attitude. You always have to be the kids' rock. They need to be able to look at you and know that they're safe and that everything is fine because you're fine. Fake it till you make it, moms. It's what we have to do for our kids. This is especially true for takeoff and landing, which is honestly like a really scary part of the flight. But if you're focused on making sure the kids are having a good time and the kids are enjoying it, make it into a game. I know the first time Jessie flew, we turned it into a roller coaster. We put our hands in the air like we just don't care, and we went, woo! The flight attendants were dying laughing. They loved it. For Olivia, she loves the show Little Einstein, so we turned it into just like taking off with a rocket. If you haven't watched Little Einstein's mom, little kids love it, and it's great to watch before a flight because there's this like little pat, 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 let's take off thing. Olivia loves doing that at takeoff. Ready, set. It distracts her, it makes it fun, it makes it engaging, and it makes it less scary for the kids. If you're happy and excited and showing them all the cool things and how fun it is, they will be excited and happy and fun too. Yay! Now hold your hand. You did it! Good job! I know this is very controversial, but a lot of parents now are very big on prepping their kids and being prepared so that there are no surprises. I have 2 different kids. They have 2 different personalities. As a mom, I've learned which one handles which better. I have one child that is better with surprises, and I have another child that is better with knowing what to expect. You have to understand and think about your child's personality as to which way they're going to handle stuff better to decide if it's best to be like, let's do storyboards, or let's show you what to expect with security. Let's show you what to expect with takeoff and landing. Each child is different. Really consider what your child's needs are. Is telling them what to expect or all the possibilities that might happen going to give them more anxiety and make them more anxious and worried when they're going about this trip? There is no one-size-fits-all answers as to how to prepare your kids for flights. You're their mother. Nobody knows them better than you. So don't just take any piece of advice and be like, I have to do it. Consider what's best for your child. Number 5 is dealing with cancellation and delays. They suck and nobody wants to experience them, but they happen more often than not. Always have a plan on how to handle it if there's going to be a delay or if there's going to be a cancellation, what your plan of action is going to be. Kind of be prepared for it, think about it in advance, know what to do so that way when it happens, you're not in panic mode, you're not upset, and then you don't upset the kids. Stuck at the airport for an extra 4 hours, be like, hey, we get to hang out here for a few extra hours. That's awesome. How cool is that? We get to see more planes take off. It's how you present this stuff to the kids is how they're going to feed and react on it. So always keep that in mind, even when you're talking to like your spouse or another adult with you, how you're talking to them, the kids are gonna hear it and they're gonna feed and react off that. So if you're excited and happy about it, they'll be excited and happy about it, even if it's not something you're excited and happy about. You can also download the airline's app to help keep track of any flight delays or cancellations and stay up to date. You can also use it to usually check in early. It's a great tool if you want to use it. With some planning and some patience, you can totally survive a Thanksgiving travel day with your kids. Just remember they're gonna feed off of your energy, so you need to be calm and happy so they can be calm and happy, and everybody will have a really great holiday. You should also check out my free guide to 6 life-saving things to know before traveling with your kids. I've linked it down below in the description bar and you can just download it. If you have any other tips that have worked really well for you and your family, please share them in the comments so other moms traveling this Thanksgiving can get some great ideas too. Next, you'll want to watch my Breeze airline review where you can see if cheap flights with kids is really worth it. For more family travel tips, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification so you don't miss our next video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!